If ever there was a company that thrived on dick moves, I am fairly certain EA are leading the charge. I only just found out, I mean the news came out like over a week ago, so that's so much up on the times I am, but the Dead Space 2 remake has apparently been cancelled because the sales for the Dead Space remake were disappointing. When if you check out those sales online, you'll see that the sales were really damn good and the game made millions and millions. So what the hell's wrong there? That just seems like there's an upper shelf issue going on with EA where some people may be pocketing too much money, and instead of relinquishing some of that wealth that they don't clearly need, they decided to just, well, bollocks to that. Let's lay some people off here and let's just naff off all of these games here that people want. Now, I don't know if you have played the Dead Space remake, but it is fantastic. The Dead Space remake kicks all kinds of ass. I have only recently just finished it. I started it a while ago, but it terrified the crap out of me. But the game is super solid and a 10 out of 10 game in my honest opinion. This game truly deserved to have the other two games in the series remade in this same vein. The Dead Space games are really cool. I haven't actually played the third one, but the first two are awesome. I've heard mixed things on the third one, and I've been holding off on buying Dead Space 2 and 3 on Steam because they go on offer all the time, and I thought, well, I'm not going to buy the original games on Steam because the remakes will be coming out for those, surely. Well, they're not now, so now I'm going to pick up Dead Space 2 and 3 when they go cheap on Steam, because I'm not giving EA any more money than I have to, and that just sucks. Unfortunately, this kind of thing happens in the gaming industry all the time. There's these games that are really, really well made, very well received, they sell well, but unfortunately, because there's absolutely greedy tip boxes at the top of these companies, it's not good enough. The same goes for Warner Brothers. They sold an absolute shed load of Hogwarts Legacy last year, and we've had no additional content or DLC. Now, some may say that's a good thing. I, however, thought maybe they'd add on Quidditch for free. Of course they didn't. They're stripping that out and selling it separately because they're scumbags, and it's kind of like the equivalent of, hey, we sold a lot of Hogwarts Legacy and a lot of people really liked it and it did really well. It was the best selling game of the year, and Suicide Squad made £3 and is in bargain bins already. Well, it was in bargain bins within a couple of weeks of being released. I know what we'll do. We'll double down on that. We'll keep doing games as a service stuff because that's clearly working, and we'll just naff off the cool single player stuff that people actually really want, love, and are asking for. If you are gonna do live service, you need to follow the Helldivers developers and do it well, properly, with a lot of care and attention to your customer base. Don't think about how much money you can make. Think about how you can make your game awesome so that people want to buy it. That's the important thing. And please, for the love of God, if you're going to do remakes of old games, do it all. Like, I recently playing through the Medieval remake for PlayStation 4, and I'm having a great time because I had the original game back in the day, and I thought, hang on, it's been like 4 years, hasn't it, since this game's come out? I wonder if they're thinking of doing Medieval 2. Well, apparently not, because once again, because the sales weren't absolutely through the roof, I don't know why they expected them to be through the roof for Medieval. It was more niche anyway back on the PS1. It was a good game, it's a good PS1 game, but it's not like Metal Gear or Final Fantasy VII level. So I think it sold well, but not well enough, and this just sucks. Because if you're going to do it properly, like they did with Spyro, like they did with Crash. Granted, Spyro and Crash are a lot more recognisable than, Mr. Fortescue from Medieval, but still, do it properly, please. But it's very disappointing news to hear about Dead Space 2 being absolutely shelved, and I do apologise if you can hear that. There seems to be some big-ass lorry or something driving very slowly past my house, so if you pick that up, I do apologise. But let me know in the comments down below what you think of this Dead Space 2 wank. And as always, thank you very much for watching.